I've been asked to do a series of videos breaking down some of the basic steps in line dance, and so I hope this helps you. I have some people who are brand new to dancing and they're really trying to learn, and I teach in a country bar and I like to keep it pretty fast paced, so I don't really have time to break the steps down. So they asked me if I would do some videos, and so that's what I'm going to do. So if you're a new dancer, or maybe somebody who just wants to learn to line dance and you're a little intimidated, maybe this will help you. If you're an instructor and you have new people coming in and you also don't have time to break these steps down, feel free to use these videos, whatever. I'm happy to share whatever I have. I will say I am not a professional dancer. I have never been a professional dancer. I've been line dancing for about 12 years, and these videos and the videos I do of my dances are just designed to share with you what helps me best. So hopefully, if you're a professional dancer and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Well, she doesn't know. She's just having fun. So, 3 things I want to go over real quick before we get into the actual breaking down of the steps. I think there are 3 foundational things if you're trying to learn to line dance that you need to think about, you need to understand. The first one is, I think really super important, you need to learn to count to 8. In line dance, almost everything is done in verses of 8, what I call verses of 8. Some people call them sets of 8, whatever, it doesn't matter. 8 counts. 8 is the magic number. Every time you move your foot, it's going to be a count. So if it's a whole count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every time you move, it's a count, okay? So 8 is the magic number. I want you to think about that. The second thing is kind of what I was just talking about. There's whole counts, and then there's syncopated counts. Whole counts is just a basic, for every count there's a step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever direction you're going, if you're turning, it doesn't matter. Whole counts, just 1 through 8. Then syncopated is a little faster when we get into shuffles and different steps like that, where you're actually taking 3 steps in two counts. So a shuffle would be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So it's a little faster, and so those are the 2 different kinds of steps. The other thing that is super, super important is the answer to the question, where's your weight? And that is really, really important, because if your weight's on your left foot, like mine is right now, and your instructor says, step to the left, you can't do it. So you first have to step to the right so that you can step to the left, and everybody else is already ahead of you and you're messed up. So if you can understand one thing in line dance, that would be the thing that I would stress. Where's your weight? If your weight's on your left foot, your right foot is the one that's going to be moving. It's going to move forward, it's going to move to the side, it's going to move back, but you're going to be on the right beat and the right foot. So where's your weight is a really important thing in line dance. Okay, so we're going to go into breaking down some of the steps. I hope that this helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. You can find me on Facebook, whatever, and I hope you have a great time dancing. In this segment, we're going to work on crossing shuffles and wizard steps. So, crossing shuffle, if your weight is on your left foot, basically it's a double shuffle over your right foot goes over your left foot. Cross and cross. So that's a crossing shuffle. So it's 1 and 2. If we're going the other way, it would be 1 and 2. I call it a little hoppy hop move. But it's basically the same, it's syncopated, most of them are syncopated. 1 and 2. If we're going to go the other way, 3 and 4. That will never happen in a dance because I was not on the right foot to do that. I had to switch it around. So, cross and cross. If you're doing a left one, it's cross and cross. So those are crossing shuffles. Wizard steps are super popular right now. Hopefully I can explain this to you. This kind of has if you think of Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. She's doing wizard steps. Well, wizard steps were probably named after what she's doing. So sometimes it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Sometimes that's the count. It's a locking step, but it doesn't, there's no break in between. It's step, lock, and step, lock, and step, lock, and step, lock. So, those are wizard steps. So those are a little bit more intermediate. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Wizard steps. You might have to practice those. They're a little tricky, but they're really, really fun. So, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I hope that this has helped you. Woo-hoo!